Albert Chinua Lumogu Achebe was born November 16, 1930 in Ogidi, Nigeria. He went to Government College in
Hello and good morning, Nigeria. It is a super special Children's Day edition of Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right, Titi. Today it's all about the kids, their talents, their energy, their joy. It's about children.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Children's Day is all about that energy. We have some amazing young stars, some games, music, and some surprises that will make you wish you were a kid again.
Yes, I wish I was a kid again. So call the kids, grab some cereal, get ready to celebrate the future because the party starts now with kids.
Happy Children's Day, Nigeria. Happy Children's Day. So do you have any memories of Children's Day?
Yes, I think the memory that comes to mind right now is when I used to have debates.
Oh,
yes,
for real?
I always enjoyed debates as a child.
Wow.
Good day, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, teachers, and fellow friends. I'm here to defend the motion that says that rice is better than beans.
Wow.
Because without beans, well, there are no human beings.
Wow. Oh, goodness me. You are one of those kids. Yeah, the kids that, a lot of us in the class used to hate because they always just come back with medals on their necks. Oh, my goodness. But hey, whatever your memories of Children's Day are, we're here to make some new ones. Yeah. My name is Titilaya Oyinson.
And my name is Edgar Erika. Now remember, you can catch us live on TV at tvcentertainment.tv. I started thinking about what you just said, but it's all good. You can also watch us on GOTV channel 16 and UHF 49, or stream us from anywhere in the world. Just follow at TVC Entertainment _ on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok. We're everywhere. All right.
Yeah. And using our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC is really great as well. We can interact with you online once you do. And why are we interacting with you today? Because we have an amazing lineup. Should we tell them about the lineup?
Yeah, let's tell them. Let's tell them.
Okay, when it comes to chefs, we need a certain type of energy on a day like this.
Yeah.
And we have Chef Ehoho joining us today. He's going to give us a fiery and delicious experience and a spread of something yummy.
Yes. Now, speaking of yummy, we also going to be having some amazing kids come up and perform in different ways. Now, Juwon has cultural lessons for the younger generation, a blend of Yoruba like folk tales and storytelling. We cannot wait for Juwon to come and just give us great music with jazz. It's just a unique way of connecting children with cultural heritage. We can't wait for that one.
And then the bright young stars of Temi and the Laba Laba Band are going to be on screen. This on-screen music crew of Nigeria's hit sitcom, Temi and the Laba Laba Band, are going to be right here. They're a whirlwind of Afrobeat rhythms, witty lyrics, and pure feel-good fire. Now, they're fronted by the lead singer, Temi, and an eccentric, self-appointed manager, Boniface. They are 5 performers, and they're going to be right here. We can't wait for that performance to happen.
All right, now Ugo is a lively and thoughtful boy who loves football and spending time with his younger sister, Simone, and who has Down syndrome. Now, their close bond has inspired Ugo and Simpson, the world's first picture book series featuring a black main character with Down syndrome. Now, we cannot wait for that one to have a great conversation with them and the story behind the book. Super spread.
So there's actually an award-winning podcast as well. Ugo and Simson, they're amazing. And we've watched their journey over the years. It's going to be great to have them back on Wake Up Nigeria.
We cannot wait for that one.
Osam Ubani. His love for drawing and coloring became apparent to his parents around age 5. Now his parents started nurturing and polishing this talent from there on, and he significantly improved at a fast pace. Right now he's still honing his skills, but he loves to draw and paint animals. So his exhibition here today is centered on some of his collection of animal paintings. Osam Udiame, we can't wait to have you.
All right, now on parenting, we have Esa Juliet Usiakbo, is a dynamic entrepreneur, early childhood education expert, and passionate advocate for empowering parents of children under 5. Now, with years of experience in creating engaging child-centered learning environments, Juliet has dedicated her career to equipping parents with the tools, knowledge, and confidence to navigate the critical first 5 years of their lives.
Very, very important.
Ooh.
That first 5 years.
First 5 years.
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
the growth of a child under 5 is it's rapid.
And it's very important.
Yeah, they're like sponges. And anything they soak up at that point,
It becomes very difficult to take out.
well, there is still more, people. There is still more. We have a beautiful musical performance from Juwon, Olamide, Ire, rather. Juwon is going to be right here. They are vibrant and they are talented. She's a talented 9-year-old, for instance, Juwon, and she has a deep love for music. She's going to be alongside Olamide Adubi, a gifted and passionate 9-year-old as well. Natural musical talent, turning heads since he first picked up an instrument at the age of 4.
Wow.
Then Ire is a multi-talented 13-year-old Nigerian girl who enjoys also playing the saxophone as well as football. We're going to have amazing kids joining us right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
All right. Now we have Mighty Glover
I like the way you said that.
Yes.
It's Me-Day.
Me-Day?
Me-Day Glover.
Me-Day, My Day?
Yeah.
My Day?
It's spelled My Day.
My Day?
Yeah.
Me-Day?
It's funkified.
Okay, it's a funkified way of saying Me-Day. Oh,
Yes.
Nice. All right, I see. All right, now Me-Day Glover is an AMVCA winner, producer, and multifaceted Nigerian creative actor, producer, writer, filmmaker in 2025. Now he has earned industry acclaimed awards for a lot and for everything light touches.
Yeah.
Which won Best Multi-Choice Talent Factory Film at the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, cementing his status as one of the best Nollywood most promising new voices.
Yeah.
I mean, that is huge. That
He has
is
an
big.
AMVCA.
An AMVCA.
For this talent.
We cannot wait to discuss with this young man and just find out what he has been up to, what he's doing, and the story behind the award as well. We cannot wait for that one.
Okay then, a fabulous lineup for today.
It is
Edgar.
fabulous.
It's going to be full of energy, some amazing kids. It's Children's Day, a chance for us to connect with our inner child once again.
Yes. I'm going to dance like a child, play like a child, speak like a child.
I think you've actually embodied a lot of youth, and you brought a lot of youth to Wake Up Nigeria set. I have to say, you brought some youthful energy. I have a feeling you're going to be playing with the kids a lot more than I will. But I feel like I dressed like a teacher today intentionally.
All right,
You know?
all right, guys.
I'm in teacher mood.
Please, teacher Titi.
Yes.
All right, guys, do
Teacher
not go
Titi
anywhere.
tonight.
The show continues. Let's check out some fact finders.
Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oniso. Thank you for joining us. President Bola Tinubu has intervened in the revocation exercise carried out by the Federal Capital Development Authorities on some facilities whose owners defaulted grounds rent in Abuja. According to the statement from the FCDA, the president's intervention implies holders of affected properties now have 14 days to settle the outstanding ground rents with the associated penalties. The statement adds that for owners of properties in the central area, a sum of 5 million naira will be paid by the defaulters as penalty, in addition to the ground rent owed. Those in Maitama, Asokoro, Wuse 2, and Guazupe districts will pay the sum of 3 million naira as penalty, in addition to the ground rent owed. Defaulters in Wuse 1, Garki 2 will pay 2 million naira as penalty, in addition to the ground rent owed. Now, the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, has granted 14 days grace period to all property holders in the FCT to pay up their right of occupancy bills or risk revocation of those titles. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party has reacted to the sealing off of its secretariat in Abuja by the Federal Capital Development Authority. Leading governors of the party and other top officials at the Bauchi State Government House, Abuja, the acting chairman of the party says it is the height of irresponsibility by the FCDA, describing it as unacceptable. He says it will hold another meeting 10 p.m. today.
We are not going to take it lightly. In fact, they can come and arrest all of us. We are ready for that. But we condemn this in totality, and we will not tolerate it. They are trying to mar democracy, and this is unacceptable. We condemn it, and we will make sure that they will have us to contend in the near future. Thank you very much.
Now, outside Nigeria, local health officials say Israeli attacks have killed more than 50 people in the Gaza Strip since dawn on Monday, including 36 in a school-turned-shelter that was struck as people slept, setting their belongings ablaze. The attack on the Fahmi al-Jarjawi school in the Daraj neighborhood of Gaza City also wounded dozens of people, said Fahmi Awad, head of the Gaza Ministry of Health's emergency service. He said a father and his 5 children were among the dead. The Al-Shifa and Al-Hayhi hospitals in Gaza City confirmed the overall toll. Palestinian civil defense spokesman Mahmoud Basal told reporters that the school had been sheltering hundreds of people, adding that those killed were mostly children and women. And that's all we can take on the news for this hour. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. It's still Children's Day. Stay with us.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
I left my daughter in the care of a governess. She is white. Mariana is well aware she can't be associated with those people.
When Mariana gets married, all of us will be in the hands of your future son-in-law.
Papa, I don't want an arranged marriage, and I don't want to be sent to Europe.
I want your son to keep away from my daughter.
I want to sue my father.
You don't have the nerve to do it. Every problem has a solution. Just say the word, and I will do it. No one has to find out. We won't speak of it again. Stop right there! No, don't shoot! This is real gold.
This chain belonged to my mother. When it's around my neck again, that means we'll never have to be apart.
Watch out!
Mandela was born into the Madiba clan on 18th July 1918. He got involved in politics in 1942 as he helped to form ANC Youth League. He was married to Evelyn Mays and they had 4 children. Mandela was arrested in a countrywide police swoop on 5th December 1956, which led to the 1956 treason trial. Before the end of the treason trial, he wrote to Prime Minister for vote to include a national convention on a non-racial constitution, and failure to adhere would resort to a national strike. In August, he was arrested and charged for leaving the country without a permit and inciting workers to strike. He was convicted and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On 9th of October 1963, he was on trial with 10 others for sabotage in what became known as the Revolver trial. On the 11th of June 1964, Mandela and 7 other accused were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. He was later released from its gates on Sunday, 11th of February 1990, 9 days after the unbanning of the ANC and the PAC. Nelson Mandela never wavered in his devotion to democracy, equality and learning as he immersed himself in official talks to end white minority rule. In 1991, he was elected ANC president to replace his ailing friend, Oliver Tambo. In 1993, he and President F.W. de Klerk jointly won the Nobel Peace Prize, and on 27 April 1994, he voted for the first time in his life. On 10th May, he was inaugurated as South Africa's first democratically elected president. He, however, stepped down in 1999 after 1 term as president. Despite terrible provocation, he never answered racism with racism. His life is an inspiration to all who were oppressed and deprived, and to all who were opposed to oppression and deprivation. He died at his home in Johannesburg on 5th December 2013.
Welcome back. So yes, it's Children's Day. And of course, who better to have on the show than some kids who are doing great things? We have Ugo here. He is a lively and thoughtful young man. He loves football. He spends time with his younger sister, Simone, who has Down syndrome. Now, their close bond inspired the Ugo and Simsim series, and it's the world's first picture book series featuring a black main character with Down syndrome. Now, it's been developed into an animated series set to pitch at Annexi 2025, and that's the world's biggest animation festival. He also co-hosted the award-nominated podcast. It's great to have both Ugo and his mom, Tonya, in the building. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right. No, you honestly, happy Children's Day, first of all.
Thank you.
All right. So over the years, we've met, I think, once or twice. You probably don't remember me, but I'm thinking about how much you've grown, and you look amazing, first of all. Like, you've grown. I've already read that you like football. You also said earlier on that you like games. But then getting involved in an animated series, that's a whole other level. So how does that feel? Talk to me about that.
It feels really cool to be doing something different. I didn't think this was going to happen. 5 out of 2,000 is actually great.
Say it again?
5 out of 2,000 people is great.
5 out of 2,000. So you came 5th out of 2,000 contestants. Wow. Okay, so what was it like? What was the process like competing?
Well, it was hard because I didn't have anything is going to happen. I thought it was going to be someone else.
Okay. But what do you think you did that made them at least pull you all the way from 2,000 to 5th? You think you did anything special?
Maybe my sister. I don't know.
Maybe your sister? Are you sure it didn't have anything to do with you? I think it probably did have a lot to do with you. It's not easy having a sister like her, right?
It's not.
All right, so let's talk about, how you interact with your sister. What has it taught you over the years?
It taught me how to talk to her. It also taught me things she might do that annoy me that shouldn't get annoyed because it'll be normal.
Okay. So on a normal day, you probably, on a normal day, there are probably some things Sim might do or say that probably would have maybe annoyed you.
Yeah.
Can you maybe talk about some of the things you've had to overlook over time?
She's really like,
what?
It's a typical younger sibling.
Yeah, younger sibling thing, right?
She's always following him around like his shadow. Yeah.
Okay, now I get it. And that's basically some of the things that are in the series itself. So let's talk about the animated series now, and the book, for instance. How many editions of Ugo and Simsim do we have?
So we've got 4.
4 editions.
Second edition of the first.
Okay.
And 2 new books coming out this year. Yeah. The next one any minute now.
So do you get to pick some of the stories that are put in the next part of the series? Do you get to pick?
I think I was too young to have a say, but I think I know.
You do? Do you think, okay, so if you were to pick a few, which is your favorite? What's your favorite?
The third one.
The third one?
Yeah,
what was that about? What was that?
Power Cut.
Say it again?
Power Cut.
Power Cut. Okay, so give us a little idea of what that story is about.
I was visiting, me and Simone were visiting granddad's and grandmom's house.
Okay.
We were playing video games, and then the power went out.
Okay.
We were miserable.
Because the power went out. Okay. All right. So what happened next?
Granddad tried to put on the backup generator, but it didn't work. So we had to make up a game we could do to pass the time while Granddad called the mechanic to fix it.
Wow. And you embodied this in one of the episodes, in one of the books. That sounds amazing. But I think it's time for me to talk to Mom now. Because your journey in this space has been awe-inspiring, I have to say, seriously. And the stage we're at now, you've been able to create impact, not just in Nigeria, but all over the world. Talk to us a bit about what's been happening.
Yeah, I think it's been an incredible year, and it wouldn't have happened without this young gentleman, because it's literally because of him asking questions. And through that process is what gave me the idea. So I always say, if not for him, we wouldn't be here today. It's been a really interesting journey, and the books have been a great way to kind of share our life, but also kind of demystify a lot of preconceived notions about what it is to have a child or a sibling or be in a family that has someone with Down syndrome or some kind of special needs. And we specifically focus on every day.
Sure,
you know, it's about nothing and yet about everything. And the stories I pick are literally just watching them like a weirdo and getting ideas. But the important thing is that the stories may be Nigerian, and we're seeing a black family, which is very rare in media, full stop.
Sure.
But what we're finding is that the impact of the stories are universal. So this year we've been to the UN, we've been to California, we've been to the UK, and then to submit a pitch for our books to become an animated series, which is kind of a dream of ours. And to be representing Nigeria and be picked out of 2,000 applicants to go. And it's a real chance to really make this happen.
Wow.
And it's really, really exciting.
Honestly, that's incredible. It is incredible. But where do you, I've asked you this before, where do you see this going from here? It kind of feels like, you know, you just keep pushing and trudging on every single year. But is there now another ultimate goal, a new one?
Yes, I think our paths aren't always clear, and I really definitely believe in kind of letting God lead now, because my way is not the way. So, yeah, I feel bold enough to dream a vision of having somewhere like this, right? Like TVC does. Maybe we'll be a bit smaller, but specifically generating content that's neurodiverse with neurodiverse cast and crew.
Okay.
So, and that's what part of our pitch at ANSI is, that we will have a voiceover animation director, Remy Olutumei, who's autistic.
Okay.
The person that will play Sim Sim has Down syndrome.
Okay.
And our stories themselves are inclusive. One of the studios we'll be working with in the States is Exceptional Minds. And 100% of the people that work there and are trained there are autistic or have some kind of neurodevelopmental challenge, and they do work for all the major studios.
Fantastic.
So we kind of want to practice what we preach.
I wanted to touch on something. Now, we've mentioned the fact that you had to essentially go outside the country to get a lot of this stuff done. And just as quickly as you can, what do you think we could do right here in Nigeria to improve on the state of things?
Well, I think that for where I sit, time is really key, because time is the greatest gift and the greatest enemy for children with Down syndrome. The earlier you can help them, the earlier outcome. And it's also for basically any child that has some kind of developmental delay or challenge. Here it's really difficult. People really waste your time, and I didn't want to wait, so I kind of just did a lot of stuff myself. I think now that people are aware, but there are these different funds that they announce here and there, and they never get dispersed. But we're still hopeful, looking at a few things that have happened with Chocolate City and a couple of other funds I'm hearing about. There's hope. People get it. They know that the industry needs support, but while I couldn't wait, I've just kind of
kept going.
Exactly.
And honestly, I wish we could talk more, but I have to mention to Ugo, you know, how proud we are of you, honestly. So for your friends watching out there right now, you want to give a shout out? Give a shout out, go ahead.
They're not going to watch because they're not 40 years old, but...
Wow, okay. Cocky, go ahead.
Go on,
give a shout out.
Say out.
Shout out to Jamian. Shout out to Mukhtar. Shout out to Nifemi. Namso.
All right.
Everybody. Well done.
All right, so guess what? That shout out is going to go far and wide. We appreciate you, Tonya, for bringing Ugo along, and congratulations as well on such a feat. It is Children's Day, it is Wake Up Nigeria, and there's still so much more coming your way. Stay with us.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
the trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini, I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Level 2, electrified fence.
It's terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and
every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better instance? What is his name?
That woman.
Bam! Bam!
Today we'll go here.
Hey!
Let's get to work now.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now
that team presented kids with writing tables and chairs alongside food, materials, and all the baby essentials. Now, she joins us today to talk about her journey so far and all the latest projects that she has had. We're happy to have you here. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
I can tell you're well. You look well. You
Thank you
speak
very
well
much.
and give that amazing smile as well.
Thank you very much.
Now, the first thing I want to ask is the theme and the title, The Irresistible President. What does that mean and what does it really mean to you?
Yeah, it's simply we are irresistible. You can't do without us. The world needs more of us. I need you, you need me. So for the president for this year, we are simply irresistible. You can't do without us.
That's lovely. We cannot do without you.
Yes.
Now, I know that with Rotary, you have to be president for only a year, and then in a year you have to do a couple of things, go out, have different places where you have impact and all the rest. But I want to just know the story. How did you really become the president? What did you do? Tell me give me the gists.
Okay, for every Rotarian, once you join Rotary Club, you are a prospective leader.
Okay.
You are a prospective president. So,
all right.
by the time you join the club, you'll be given assignments, at the club level and the club leadership start looking at you, before you know it, someone nominates you as a president nominee designate.
Oh,
so you're already 3 years before you're a president, you know that you're going to serve as a president.
All right, that's awesome. So you've been doing this for 11 months. You have a month to go?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, tell me, what are the things you've done in the space of 11 months?
We've done quite a number of impactful projects.
Okay.
The one that really caught my attention is the project we did with Dorcas Foundation.
Okay.
Yes, Dorcas Foundation is a foundation that's centered on child cancer, that's pediatric cancer.
Wow.
And, you know, when I got to know about this foundation, it's really, you know, something I want people to know. So we created awareness. We went visiting the patient in the hospital. We gave them some kits, wellness kits.
Wow.
And we also try to talk about symptoms to look out for, you know, for a child that is having pediatric cancer.
Oh, lovely. Now, the first campaign that you started with was the Home Sweet Home Orphanage.
Yeah.
When you got to share food and, you know, writing materials, table chairs to the orphanage people. Yeah. Tell me about that. How did you pick that orphanage and how did it start for you?
Okay, for me, I feel that assuming the office as a president, we need to, you know, reach out to a set of people that really need help. So our team was set out to look for a home that really needs us. So what we did was that we asked them for there's something we call in Rotary.
Okay.
We call it need assessment. So we carried out a need assessment and asked what they need at that home. We wanted the world to see what that particular home is doing.
Okay.
You know, we wanted people like us to also get to know about that home so that they can also stretch out the hands of service to them.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, apart from Home Sweet Home, what are the other campaigns that you have had in the space of 11 months?
Okay, so we've been able to give scholarship.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, scholarship for education.
Okay.
We've been able to, you know, there's an initiative for this year. We started this year. It's called RC Ewututu Food Bank, Rotary Club of Ewututu Food Bank. So the food bank project is just for us to reach out to low-income earners.
Okay.
We don't just give them food. We have a program called vocational empowerment.
Okay.
You know, when we empower you, after then we give you tools to work. Then we also need to help you, especially during the time that the students are resuming back to school. You know, most parents will spend a lot of money.
Yes.
You know, so we want to cushion the effect of the hike in price of food material.
Yeah, give them more like a discount.
Yes. No, it's free.
Free?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
now,
we have it in 2 batches.
Oh, nice.
This year.
Nice. Now, you've talked about the education system. You talked about feeding as well. Did you do anything in health?
Yeah, we've done a lot of things in health.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, we did something on pediatric cancer, awareness and treatment. We also did something on breast and cervical cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so for the Rotary Family Health, we have a program that is already, you know, we have to do it, something like the annual ritual. We have to do it as a Rotarian. So my club, we've been able to, you know, do projects on, we carried out projects on cervical and breast cancer screening. Yes, then we also give awareness on how to make sure that ladies and men, you know, for the prostate cancer, you know, do stuffs that will make them not to, you know, catch this condition.
All right, that's awesome. Now, I am sure that 11 months hasn't been sweet and honey and just going smooth like that. Some things must have happened. There's a couple of challenges that you must have faced as well. I just want to know, what are those challenges, you know, that sometimes must have just broken you down and say, why did I even choose to be a president in the first place? You know, just tell me some of the challenges that you must have faced.
All right, we thank God for a team, a very good team that I have in my club. We've been working, you know, in synergy, you know. The only challenges I would say is, you know, giving back to Rotary Foundation. Rotary Foundation is an arm of Rotary that is centered on financing service projects. So we give money to Rotary Foundation through US dollars. And for this year, we'll not be able to do too much because of the hike in the exchange rate of dollars.
Yeah, so that was a bit tough, really tough there. All right, now, when I tell people about Rotary, that I want to join that, I'm a Rotary Club, they're like, Rotary? No, Rotary is for like old generation now. What are you doing in Rotary Club? It's not for the Gen Z, it's not for the young ones. You know, Rotary, really? Edgar, why? You know, but there's this misconception that Rotary is for the elderly people. Young people don't join Rotary. What do you have to say about that? And how do you involve the Gen Z into this world?
Actually, Rotary wants us to carry out the diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Okay.
So for a vibrant club, you need to include the ages between 40 to 50, 35 to 40. So what Rotary International has done lately is trying to have e-club. Yes, there's a new innovation that
that's online.
Yeah, online. Yes,
Okay.
you can meet on Zoom. Maybe Google Meet. So then you'll be able to join the conversation, try to impact your community.
What are the benefits for the young audience, young adults? What are the benefits for young adults or even children?
For the children, we say generally Rotary, we're a group of humanitarians that come together with what we have to impact our community. I would say you join Rotary with the aim to give. Yes. You give with your thinking, your talent, your treasure, and your time.
Wow.
So doing that, you derive a lot of...
your thinking, your talent, your treasure, and your time.
Yes.
Thinking, your talent. Did you notice that they're all T's?
Yes, 4 T's.
4 T's?
Yes.
Thinking, your talent, your treasure, and your time.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So doing that, you'll be able to get satisfaction, Like you asked me a question before about the Gen Z.
Yeah.
It's very easy now as a Rotarian, anywhere in the world. I got to know about Rotary in China.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to know about Rotary in China. So you can be anywhere in the world. Just Google Rotary near me, then you can fellowship. You can impact your community.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, in the next 1 month, you'll be done with your tenure as president. What is next for you? What are the plans for you moving forward?
Okay, before the end of this tenure, we still have some projects.
Okay, tell me about those projects.
Yeah,
then.
we have a mega water project.
Mega water project?
Yes.
Wow.
We're spending about 30 million naira to do that project.
Did you guys hear that?
And that project...
30 million naira mega water project.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's just covering the area, the Rotary Club.
No, actually, because...
you're expanding. You're going higher than that.
There was a need. There was a cry for help.
Wow.
In I call it a village? Yes, very close to Abeokuta.
Wow.
And what we did was, because we cannot fund this project alone, we tried to involve other clubs, that's other Rotary clubs, to come together and, put what we have together to be able to carry out this project. We are having a water project for about 6 communities.
6?
Yes.
And how many people are in each of these communities? Like how many people?
Over 4,000.
Wait.
No, for all.
Let me do my math. 4,000 people.
Yes.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes.
That's really impactful.
We're trying to draw the attention of Rotary International to that place so that we can ask for global grants. Because I mentioned about Rotary Foundation. We actually get global grants from Rotary to finance other projects that are that involves a lot of funding.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. So if there are people who want to join the Rotary Club, what's the process? How do they join the Rotary Club?
Okay, someone needs to introduce you, or you go online.
Okay.
Yes, go online and check Rotary for my club. You can go RCA Otutu on
Okay.
Instagram. Just send us a DM, and you're just a step away.
I'm going to join your own.
Yes.
I'm going to join your personal
Thank you.
club. I'm going to join your club. I'm going to join your club.
Thank you
I
very
need to
much.
join your Rotary Club. I'm not joining the one at K2. I don't believe they have anyone in K2 anymore. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Bukola, for joining us today. It was awesome speaking with you about this one. Yes, we're happy. Do not go anywhere. Do not go anywhere, everyone. The show still continues. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. It's the Children's Day edition. Are you ready to enjoy some kids? Then do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m., tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
Argentina, champions of the world!
Entertainment to me is the feeling I get when I hear a very good beat in the studio. Sometimes entertainment is frying noodles, sometimes is watching TV, sometimes is reading a book, sometimes is dancing to some music. That's entertainment to me could be. It's not just one thing, it's anything and everything that takes me away.
All right, this Children's Day, it's time for some music. We've been looking forward to this musical performance. And with us, we have Juwon, Olamide, and Ire. Now, Juwon is 9 years old, and she has a deep love and passion for music. Olamide is also 9 years old, and he has a natural musical talent. He's been turning heads since he first picked up an instrument at the age of 4. Now, Ire Toluwalashe Shogbola is a multi-talented 13-year-old. This young lady has been enjoying playing the saxophone for quite a while, but she also plays football. It's great to have you here. Happy Children's Day. Happy Children's Day. All right, so you look ready to go. You look ready to play, ready to perform for us. All right, so you need to talk to me about playing the violin. How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel joyful.
Okay, joyful.
And it motivates me to keep playing at all times and never give up.
Never give up. I love it. I love it. What about you?
When I pick up my violin, I feel free to play whatever fulfills my joy.
Oh, whatever fulfills your joy. You feel free. So it's like, it's freedom for you playing the violin. So this saxophone looks intimidating. Ire, talk to me about playing the sax. What does that mean to you? It makes you very happy. Are you sure? I don't think my director can hear you. How does the saxophone make you feel?
It makes me very happy.
Very happy? Okay, you're going to show us how happy it makes you feel. But you need to tell me, when did you first pick up the saxophone?
At the age of
10 years old. And what made you think you could take it so far? What? Grace of God? Mommy? Daddy? The grace of God? All right then. Okay then. I can see you're ready. You're just raring to go. But someone needs to tell me the name of the song you're performing today.
We're going to play Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston.
Greatest Love of All by
Whitney Houston.
Perfect song for a perfect day. So thank you so much to the three of you for coming to perform for us. And you're going to perform in 3, 2, 1, play.
I know if you forget Nigeria promise to me.
I am reliable. Oh, I know I'm responsible.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company, not just in Nigeria, but throughout continental Africa, to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, #1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for #1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another. For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat. Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked.
You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too.
Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they're for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I will not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the person you see? What is his name?
That woman.
Bam! Bam!
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's catch up now.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Entertainment for Pure Entertainment.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's light camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sashay, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark. Now, all things are bright and wonderful right here on this special, amazing day. We celebrate children from across the globe today.
Yes, yes, yes. We children deserve the very best. And that's why we are here at this very moment to celebrate.
Me, you,
everybody.
Yeah. Yes, I'm somebody's child though. My mom and
child.
dad are probably watching right now. And this particular edition has been specially curated for you to help you see that dreaming can be made real.
Yes, yes, you can be all that you want to be and much more.
Yeah.
All you need to do is believe. Is it
motivational?
Believe.
Yes.
If you can believe, you can think it, you can dream it, and you can do it.
Oh dear me. Now my name is Titilayo Onyison.
And my name is Edgar Erica. Now remember, you can catch us live on www.tvcentertainment.tv.
Yeah.
You can also watch us on GOTV channel 16, UHF 49, and stream anywhere in the world. Just follow us in the handle TVC Entertainment _.
When it comes to Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, TVC Entertainment _ is the handle.
Yep.
And the hashtag you need is Wake Up Nigeria on TVC.
Yes.
You can be a part of the most exciting breakfast show on Nigerian TV, and especially on a day like this.
Yeah, tell us your greatest highlights of being a child. You know, what do you remember most about being a child? Just use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC and share with us. You know, I like to hear that one. I remember when I used to play the violin.
Oh.
Yes, I remember that.
A long time ago.
The first time I played the violin was the last time I played the violin. I just held it. They just say, no, drop it. Don't touch it again.
Okay,
your
so
life.
you didn't break, you didn't.
Just go. We're going to do something else together.
So I dabbled with the keyboard for a while, and then my fingers started, hooking. When it got past a few keys, I'll get there. Yeah. But a big shout out to all our talented kids in the building. We have quite a lot coming your way for a showcase today. But let's tell them what we have lined up.
All right, now we have an amazing young man. Juwon has cultural lessons for the younger generation with a blend of Yoruba folk tales with jazz and storytelling. Now, it is such a unique way to connect children with cultural heritage. I cannot wait for that one, Yoruba folklore. Remember the story of Ajakpa Tiroko?
Oh, wow, there are quite a few Ajakpa stories, though.
Yes.
Really? Then, of course, we have Osam Ubani. Now, his love for drawing and coloring became apparent to his parents by age 5. And his parents started nurturing and polishing this talent from there on. Osam significantly improved at a very fast pace, and he continues to hone his skills. He loves to draw, he loves to paint animals, and hence today's exhibition is centered on some of his collection of animal paintings. You'll note I said some. He has plenty more at home. Plenty. The amount of paints that his mom and dad have purchased.
I was backstage and I was just looking at everything that he brought, and I'm like, wow, this is super amazing as well.
Amazing.
All right, now on parenting, we have Esther Juliet Osiakbo. Is a dynamic entrepreneur, early child education expert, and passionate advocate for empowering parents of children under 5. Wow. Now, with years of experience in creating engaging child-centered learning environments, Juliet has dedicated her career to equipping parents with the tools, the knowledge, and confidence to navigate the critical first 5 years of their lives. First 5 years.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So it's a period of time we don't remember ourselves, but it sort of shapes us.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
It's a really interesting time. Now, we also have Mide Glover, an AMVCA winning producer and multifaceted Nigerian creative actor, producer, writer, and filmmaker. Now, in 2025, he earned industry acclaim for Everything the Light Touches, which won Best Multi-Choice Talent Factory Film at the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, cementing his status as one of Nollywood's most promising new voices.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have quite a lot to get to.
Yes, yes, that is brilliant. I cannot wait to hear more kids sing. I can't wait to see more artwork. It's super good. I am super excited about having kids on the show today. It's Children's Day, everybody. It's Children's Day.
Lest we forget,
yes,
Timmy and the Lava Lava Band are in the building. Yes, when they say save the best for last. Save the for last, but we have an amazing performance from them and all the other kids that are in the building.
Absolutely.
We have an energetic performance coming from them very, very soon. All right, then, we have to take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Now, it's one of those opportunities to give lessons to the younger generation with Mr. Juwon. Now, Juwon is here. He has something that is considered a blend of Yoruba folk tales, and he blends them with jazz and storytelling. And it's a really unique way to connect children with cultural heritage. It's great to have you here with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so for people that don't understand exactly what you're trying to achieve, can you break it down in layman's terms? Folk tales, music, jazz. Do you have a name you call everything together?
I haven't thought about a name yet,
Okay.
but But I just call like my genre kind of Afro jazz.
Afro jazz.
In a way, maybe that's what it is.
Okay.
It's very experimental in its making. So the idea is like storytelling is a thing that has been in our culture for a very long time. And I feel like in recent time, it has been on the decline.
Okay.
So where my work comes in is just a sort of revitalization.
Okay.
But bringing it to the modern landscape. Because storytelling used to happen in physical space. So I'm considering some of the things that we have now, cyberspace. So I'm thinking of bringing storytelling to streaming platforms and performing it in my own way with the kind of training that I have in music. So that's what the idea is about.
So we need to talk about the musical background that you have. When you say training in music, what do you mean?
So I trained as a classical musician.
Okay.
I also learned jazz in school, and I'm currently still a PhD student in music in jazz studies. So
wow, where?
University of Pittsburgh.
Wow. Okay, fantastic. Now that's for you to take the study of music to the PhD level. This is deep ingrained. This is your world. This is your life. Right. And you've decided to dedicate a lot of your time to making sure that you connect children with their cultural heritage.
Right.
I feel like there's a story behind that.
I just feel in recent time we are also pursuing about like globalization, the idea of like pop culture, and I feel like what makes us we, in terms of our culture, our heritage, is kind of fading away. So for me, it's just a way of bringing that idea back, of initiating kids back into the culture in a way of making them think through our culture in our own way. So, and in these stories, in some of this music, they are filled with philosophies. They are filled with ideologies that I feel like children need to connect with, so they know who they are, from where they are coming from, for them to know where they are heading. Okay, so now children of 10 years ago are different to children of today. Right. You know, they are, what's the word? Engrossed, or I don't want to use the term distracted, by a lot of technology. I'm wondering how you felt this would work, how you felt it would connect with them, and what sort of impact it's actually had. So do you have some strategies, some secrets that I could use to connect with kids on another level? How have you been able to make it work? I mean, yeah, talking about the technology, so that's what I'm talking about in terms of bringing this cultural tradition, cultural practice to their space, to their space of technology, where they are. It's on YouTube, it's on all these spaces where they can watch it. And you know, it used to be like a sort of educational material for children in the past, where they learn the language, you know, they learn how to even narrate the story themselves, and it helps them to navigate through language, through soundscape of the Yoruba people, for instance. So that's the idea for me. That's me bringing it to their own world, rather than them coming to physical space to listen to stories.
So how has the response been? And is the response coming from the children or their parents?
I feel it's both ways, because for the parents, it's kind of nostalgia for them, because these are some of the songs they grew up also listening to. They are familiar with the sound, so whenever they listen to it, it's kind of a nostalgia. And to talk about like how the effect has been so far, it's very difficult for me to say for now, because the album just came out like on Sunday, on the 25th. So, but over time, I've been getting kind of good feedback from people. I was on a show yesterday, I was talking about this, and people were actually dialing in and talking about it. So I feel the impact will be more measurable in time to come, not immediate.
All right, so let's touch on the album now. What's the title of the album?
The album is Iya Iya, Mother Mother.
Wow, fantastic. How many tracks are on this album?
It's an 8-track album.
8?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And all of them in the same genre?
Basically, yes.
Okay, all right. So I know you probably have a favorite. You probably have a favorite. What's the first one that comes to mind?
The story itself, because the story unfolds into like 3 of the tracks. And I'll say that's my favorite, because that's like what I want people to listen to. But of course, the other tracks are also like connected to that story, because in a physical storytelling, there is a session that happens before the storytelling, which is like the redo. They call it Alo Akpamo. It is the redo, and that's the first track. Then the following tracks are the story itself. Then what follows after a story session is to talk about the morals of the story. And that's what Yeye Omo and Eroja, for instance, is about. Talking about what has transpired in the story and what we make of the story. How important the mother is in the society, and the importance of the energy you put to the world is what you get back. So that's the kind of So it's all important to me, I would say.
So the translation and literal translation of what you're saying is of a lot of importance.
Yeah.
So that you don't, miscommunicate meanings when you're, expressing yourself in your music, in your performances. Do you have a way of, confirming things like pronunciations, literal meanings of things? Do you have maybe a place you go to research on these?
Yeah, so I'm not working alone. I'm working with like group of experts. Like for instance, the narration itself, it was narrated by a friend of mine, Aremo Gemini, who is actually a Yoruba poet and has written a lot on the Yoruba culture.
Fantastic.
So I have this team of people that I work with that anything I'm not sure about, particularly with the Yoruba culture, I just get to ask them. Yeah.
All right. No, I have to say thank you so much for what you're doing, and what you've produced is essentially legacy-like, and it's definitely going to outlive you down the line.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I want to make sure that our family get to see this. Your social media handles have been on the screen, so as soon as you can, just visit his page so you can check out some of his performances right there on social media. Thank you so much, Juwon, for coming to talk to us.
Thank you very much.
All right then. Now we have to rush off to another break right now. We are far spent on time, but there's still so much more coming your way. Stay with us.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Okay, so now let's get to the intimate part.
Exactly.
Now. So do you feel this whole enhancement, the whole you do boobs, you do ass, does it now make you good in bed? You do your dick, does it make you good in bed? You do abs, are you now more attracted to your partner?
Are you more confident?
Exactly, to now perform well.
As a woman, you
have
bigger breasts, you have bigger... Come on, you feel more sexier.
Okay.
It's affecting in bed.
Okay, Beverly, you know what?
No,
I really want to hear
the experience of it. It doesn't change the experience.
I want to hear Desmond's side. I want to hear your own, but your own is making me feel somehow.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I'm being serious.
Is that your trousers going on? Hey! Hey!
Yes,
LGBTQ.
Oh my God.
What a time to be a child again. Oh, I love art. I love paintings. I love drawings. I love anything in the art space. Now we have a young talent, Osam Obani Awerogene. Now he loves drawing and coloring, and he became apparent to his parent at the age of 5. Now his parents started nurturing and polishing his talents from 5. Now, Osam significantly improved at fast pace and continues to, hone his own skill. And he loves to paint, he loves to draw, paint animals. There is a lot that we have here. We are super happy to have you here. How are you doing? I can tell you're doing good. You look good, by the way. I like your shirt. I like your style.
Thank you.
Now, I know that you love drawing, but I want to find out, when did it start for you? 5? How did you know that it was drawing? Tell me the story.
I really enjoyed drawing things.
Okay.
The same way I like to have fun. But then there were times when I was like bored since I didn't have anything.
Yeah, you're just bored and you're like, what can I do? Just, and you started like drawing animals, drawing things. All right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, what was the first thing you remember drawing? The first thing you ever remember drawing?
The first thing I ever remember drawing was an elephant.
Wow. An elephant?
Yes.
Okay, so run me through that process. Did you see a picture somewhere and then you just copied the picture, or did you just imagine an elephant and then you just drew the elephant?
I found like real life picture online.
Oh, a real picture, not cartoon, a real picture.
Yes, and then I now drew it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then my art teacher now helped me, guided me to paint. That's when I started the drawing and painting progression.
All right, and that was the first one now. So if you had to choose between drawing or painting, which one would you choose?
Drawing.
Drawing. You love to draw. Now tell me, what do you love to draw? What are the things you love to draw?
Animals.
Animals. All right, we're going to play a quick game quickly. Now we're going to do, it's called a naming game, all right? We have different names of animals. And let's go. We don't have to stop, all right? Till one person stops. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Name names of animals that you know. I started by saying ant.
Fish.
Bat.
Lion.
Cat.
Parrot.
Dog.
Falcon.
Elephant.
Eagle.
Goat.
Ostrich.
Hen.
Crab.
Okay, you win. All right, that's cool. Now, you've brought a couple of your paintings here.
Yes, I do.
I also know that you have an exhibition. Would you like to talk about that? You're here as well.
Yeah, okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Osam is 10 now. And
wow.
Just to mark his 10th landmark birthday, we have an exhibition for him.
When is it happening?
It's happening this weekend on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, lovely.
In
Okay.
Ikoyi. Yes, and we are doing it just to let other kids know that, if you have a talent, you can nurture it and it can be great. So to encourage other people.
Mommy, are you watching now? Are you seeing? Because I used to draw when I was a young child. Mommy, are you seeing now? Every time, go and read your book. This is learning as well. Please continue. Please tell us about this.
So we want to encourage other people that have such talents that they can do a lot with it. We started to, when we saw that he liked to do it, we started to invest in it and just allow him express himself. And so we want people to come and see what he has done over the past 4 years.
Oh, lovely.
We had one for him when he was 6. We're having another one for him now that he's 10, and it's bigger than the one we had before.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so that's
how do you feel about the exhibition coming?
I feel a little nervous, but I also feel happy at the same time.
That's a good thing. If you're nervous and you're excited about something big, that is huge. That is huge. You already have your name in the history books of one of the youngest exhibitor of art. How does that make you feel? Your history.
It makes me feel proud of myself.
Yes.
For achieving a lot of things and coming this far.
All right, so if there is one animal you can draw without seeing anything, if you just wake you up from the bed, Osam, come and draw something. What is that animal you can draw without stress, without worry, and you don't even need any inspiration? You can just draw something good in quick time.
Bird.
Birds. Oh, lovely. What kind of a bird? The eagle, the robins, which one?
I can draw eagles, robins.
Yeah.
Falcon.
Wow. That is huge. That is huge. Now, the only bed I know how to draw is the one I sleep on. That's the bed. I can just do one triangle. I'm not that good anymore. I've lost almost all my skills. All right, but that is impressive as well. Now you draw, you pen. What else do you do?
I mostly just draw and paint.
Okay.
But I'm very good at other artworks like shading.
Oh, lovely. All right, so quickly, just before we look into the different, art forms that you brought here, give me one tip to make me a better artist. What do I have to do? Just give me one tip. Just advise me. All right, if there is something I need to learn about drawing or painting that most people don't know, just give me a tip. Teach us something quickly.
Feel free and always have fun while drawing.
Feel free and always have fun while drawing. If you don't feel free, it wouldn't come out as great as it's meant to come out. Now, awesome. Now let's take a look at the first one. Okay, you're going to tell me the inspiration and what is happening there. Like, let's raise it. All right, cool. Ah, nice. Look at this one. This is super nice. Now tell me what's the story? What's the story here?
Well, apart from animals, I also like nature.
Oh, you love nature.
Yes. So
all right.
I now took like land, and I now started placing like trees, bushes.
And I can also see that you have water as well.
Yes, that was part of what the land image was.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, let's see the next one. Now, the next one is an elephant. An elephant. Oh, lovely. I see that you really love elephants. Have you been to the zoo before?
Yes, I have, but only once.
Did you get to see the elephant when you got to the zoo?
No.
Hey, we need to take him to the zoo. We need to see the elephant too. All right, now tell me about this one. You have it's an orange elephant. Why orange?
Like, I got another picture of an elephant. So then I now drew it, and then instead of using like the regular colors, I used different color contrast.
All right, you want to just do something different this time instead of the regular, Awesome. Now let's see the next one. The next one's a fish. It's a fish. A golden fish? Is it a golden fish?
A goldfish.
Goldfish. Ooh, goldfish. Ah, lovely. Let me see. Let's see this one. Can you guys see this one? This is beautiful. Tell me the story here. I can see the small fish here as well.
Yeah, that's a goldfish underwater.
And you have like the purple water. Like, why did you choose purple for this one?
Well, when I'm painting backgrounds, I just like making them different colors.
Oh, lovely. That is awesome as well. Now let's see the next one. The next one is an eagle. Ooh, this is huge. This is beautiful. Have you seen an eagle before?
No, but I've seen a hawk.
Wow, you've seen a hawk? Where?
Nigeria.
Okay. All right, of course. It's like, where else will I see the hawk if not in my country? Okay. Now, this is also a beautiful one. What's the story here?
It's practically an eagle with many different color contrasts. My art teacher helped me paint this one.
Oh, nice.
But I drew everything.
How long does it take to make something like this? How long does it take you? Like,
the drawing part is very quick, but the painting is what takes longer.
Like how long? Like an hour or two?
I can say 45 minutes.
45 minutes to paint?
Yes, if I'm hurrying. But if I'm like taking my time, it'll be like 1 hour, 25 minutes.
All right. I just want to find out now for the exhibition.
Yeah.
How much of this artwork? So what is the prices like? Yeah, the price range.
Okay, we're still working on that, but it will range from 70,000 to 100.
Wow.
It depends on the size and it depends on the effort that went in to create the work.
This is huge. And do you have like other kids showcasing theirs? Is just him?
It's just him for now.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
And we want to, because it's all part of the training, we want to, part of the proceeds we are giving to charity so that he learns how to give.
So it's for charity?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Like, and how many pieces are we looking at?
We have about 60 pieces.
60?
Yes. It's over the past 4 years. So we have about 60.
60? Wow. Can you tell the year you drew them? The different ones?
Yeah.
It don't depend.
Okay, you also wrote that. Okay, awesome. I mean,
this one is recently.
This is May 2025.
Yes, it
lovely.
was very recently.
All right. That is awesome. Let me look at it again. This is one of the latest ones that you've just done. This is really nice. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for showing us the beautiful pieces that you have drawn. We are super excited. We cannot wait for the exhibition. We wish you well. And we hope that in the next 10, 15 years, you're going to be doing big things as well. You're representing us outside Nigeria.
Thank you.
All right? Thank you so
This is my present for you.
You have a present for me?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
The goldfish.
You can keep it.
I can keep it. Wow. I don't know how to feel right now. This is good. This is way more than 70K. And this is, I value this one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Chop knuckle. You have to chop the knuckle. Chop knuckle.
Chop it now.
Chop knuckle.
Eat it.
You have to eat it. You have to chop it.
Eat it.
Yes. Chop knuckle. All right. Thank you very much for this one.
Thank you.
Do not go anywhere. The show continues. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. It's Children's Day, and we are super excited to celebrate with kids. Thank you so much again. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. This is
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known, for when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Yaa Ashantewa was born on 17th October 1814 Bisiase, present-day Ghana. The daughter of Kwaku Ampoma and Atapo, her brother Afrani Panin became the chief of Edueso, a nearby community. After a childhood without incident, she cultivated crops on the land around Boankra. She entered a polygamous marriage with a man from Kumasi, with whom she had a daughter. She was appointed by her brother, Nana Akwasi Afrani Opese, ruler of Edueso. When her brother died in 1894, Yaa Ashantewa used her right as Queen Mother to nominate her own grandson as Ejisuhene when the British exiled her grandson to the Seychelles in 1896. Along with the King of Ashanti Prempeh I and other members of the Ashanti government, Yaa Ashantewa became the regent of the Ejisu Juaben district in the Ashanti Empire, now part of modern-day Ghana. After the exile of Prempeh I, the British Governor-General of the Gold Coast, Frederick Hodgson, demanded the Golden Stool, the symbol of the Ashanti nation. There was a disagreement among the members of the Ashanti government at Kumasi on how to go about this. In 1900, she led the Ashanti War, also known as the War of the Golden Stool, against the British Empire. The Ashanti-British War of the Golden Stool, also known as the Yaa Ashantewa War, was led by Queen Mother Nana Yaa Ashantewa with an army of about 5,000. During the fighting, Queen Yaa Ashantewa and 15 other closest advisors were captured, and they too were sent into exile to the Seychelles. A dream for an Ashanti independence from colonial rule was realized on 6 March 1957, when the Ashanti Protectorate gained independence as part of Ghana. Ghana was the first African nation in West Africa to achieve this feat. She was a successful farmer and mother, an intellectual, a politician, a human rights activist, a queen, and a war leader. Nana Yaa Ashantewa died in exile in the Seychelles on 17th October 1921.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m., tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
A performance we've all been waiting for. Timmy and the Lava Lava Band are right here. Hey! Hi. Okay, so this is just a cross-section of the band. How many members are you in total? Do you know the whole number?
Yes, so in total we're 5, but today only 3 of us will be performing.
Okay, so I know you're psyched up to perform. What is the song you're performing right now?
Okay, so right now we'll be performing Laba Laba from episode 5. It's one of the most lively, one of the most exciting songs in the whole sitcom.
All right. Fantastic. Okay, so I need to talk to you. You are Brian, yes?
Brian.
All right. What do you do?
I am the keyboardist in Timmy and the Laba Laba Band.
All right. So I have a feeling you love doing this, right?
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be playing any other instrument right now?
Nah, not really.
Okay, all right then. What about you? Tell me your name.
My name is Kyra.
Hi, Kyra. All right, so what are you playing there?
The bass guitar.
The bass guitar. Okay, you look ready to throw down.
Bye.
Yeah. I love the smile on your face. Are you ready, Tammy?
Yes, I am.
All right then. So the name of the song one more time?
Laba Laba.
Laba Laba. Tammy and the Laba Laba Band. It's all yours.
Okay.
Hoping we stumble, praying we fumble. You think we're just but all that? We are beautiful butterflies, unstoppable, walls to slide. This is our stage, we're ready for change. Game changers, that's who we are. This is who we are. We were meant to be. Scream and shout out loud. Lava, lava. This is who we are. Stars from different parts, taking over now. Lava, lava, this is who
is West Africa. Thank you so much. We want to say thank you to God. We want to say thank you to God. We want to say thank you to Multi-Choice Talent Factory, our academy director, Atuluke Babatunde, and our programs manager, Akoma. Thank you so much for believing in us.
Everything light touches is proof that the future of
Today we're going to go and watch our boy become Cristiano Ronaldo.
I don't want to go to Dami's game. I want to go to Abbey to play chess. He is my sport.
Why can't you just leave me alone? Everything is about you. Hey, David, care for your old brother. I don't like you, Abayo. I hate you. And I believe my life would have been better if I didn't have a brother like you. My brother is not boss! Oh no, sir. We're on a bus. You were on a bus.
Hey, me na leave us. I say me na queer. He going to your house. Those breasts will come back here again. I will not be here.
Dalili.
I don't know. I just did.
You don't know. I just the people person come zanga.
You want kidnapper?
Your brother is out there, possibly being held.
Get us all for a year. And you go pay us 10 million naira. She dey hear me so.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing trailer there from an amazing movie as well. Now it's time for amazing conversation. We have Mide Glover, who is an AMVCA winner, producer, multifaceted Nigerian creative actor, producer, writer, filmmaker in 2025. Now he earned industry acclaim for Everything Light Touches when he won the Best Multi-Choice Talent Factory film at the AMVCA. And we are super excited to have you here in the studio. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
I was talking to someone the other day and I said, we only bring winners on the show.
Oh.
And we are super happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having
me. Now, let's start with the award. I know what it feels like when anyone wins an AMVCA. It's global. It's huge. Did you write your speech before? Did you practice speech? Like, oh, if I win, is what I'll go and say.
No, I didn't. I had a lot of people tell me to, but I guess that just like the nerves of like, oh, what if we don't win? I don't want to jinx it. So I didn't. Everything that I said, I mean, myself and my co-producer, in the moment, were like, okay, what if we win? What are we going to say? I was like, I'll just thank God. I would thank
we always thank God.
Right.
First, I want to thank God for giving me this award.
As in, I mean, it's all for God, right? So,
exactly.
Yeah, so that was basically what it was. So there was no any proper planning of like, okay, I feel like.
But how did you feel when you heard your name called out? Like, how did you feel? Tell me about that feeling.
It was like a dream.
Knowing the project, knowing the sweat, knowing the tears, the blood, the stress, and then you finally won. You've been recognized. How did that make you feel?
It felt great. To be very honest, like in the moment, I don't even know if I was really thinking about how I felt. Because like you said, we had worked so hard on this film. Like the making of it, the promotion of it, and it was a voting category. And so it's like, you don't know where it goes to. Like, it could be to anybody. Right? And so, but the moment that my name or our name was called, I just... To be honest, I don't even think I was able to. I
hope you're not trying to be emotional right now.
No, I'm good now. I'm good now.
All right, let's talk about the Multi-Choice Talent Factory. All right, I know I registered that for that thing one time. I think in 2016. I tried, but I didn't get in. Again, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. But tell me how you, how the process, how you got in and you were able to finally get to the final where you could submit your film.
Okay, so a very close friend of mine, one of the co-founders of my production company, had applied and got in. Okay. And so he was even, he was the director of the film in the year that he was there, grown. And so he got in, and so I was like, okay, you know, since you did it, I'm going to do this as well.
Exactly.
And so I applied, went in for...
Now that I know you, I mean, I'll do it as well. I mean, you see, now that I know you, I'll do it.
Right, so I applied, and I went in for the interview phase. You know, I mean, there were different stages, right? You know, there was...
So first you have an interview.
Yeah, we had the interview, we had the online biometrics, you know, stages like that. And they actually sent the, what's it called, what's that thing that you... when you get the
theme?
No, like when you get in.
All right.
On Christmas Day 2023, a friend of mine who has also gotten in had sent me like, oh, you should check your email. And so I went in. It was
email.
We got in, and it was a year-long program. You know, we got to learn on that really incredible.
So during the program, you were there teaching you,
yes. They're teaching you everything on the filmmaking.
All right, that's film, writing, editing, filming,
producing,
acting as well, directing.
No, there's no acting.
Okay.
There's no acting, but everything behind the scenes, really, directing.
Oh, lovely.
Production design.
So you can also edit as well now, like you have like the basics.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
you can try. Okay, cool. Cool. But that's pretty awesome. And what is the game prize or the big prize for the winner, apart from, I mean, getting the opportunity to get nominated? What else? What does the multi-choice talent factory gives to anyone who wins?
So I genuinely think, I mean, it's the AMVCAs and not more the multi-choice talent factory.
Okay.
Right, and it's like whoever has an AMVCA, there are just so many opportunities that are lying down for you that you just need to go and grab. Right, I think that's what the award.
It's a platform.
Yes.
It's a platform to do more.
It is.
All right, now let's talk about your film. All right, Everything Light Touches. Yeah. A sensitive topic there. You're talking about autism.
Yeah.
This is one that people have, you know, producers, writers shy away from because of the depths. Did you have some research, psychological research on autism? Did you know anyone who is even autistic before you started?
Personally, I didn't, but a couple people on the team did.
Okay.
But as I'm a producer, myself and my co-producer, Maran Kejuka, we're very intentional about that. So we're intentional about what we're going to cast, because like you said, it's a very sensitive and
it is sensitive
character and topic to film. But you know, we did a lot of research. We went to a school for special needs kids. Myself, the producers, the directors, and the actor Eric Emeka, who plays autistic. You know, we spent like a day, basically just being around them and just learning about them, and I really think that it helped every one of us, the actor, the producers, the directors, and it meant that we had to take care of this boy that we're telling his story.
All right, so there are different misconceptions about autism and people who go through this. If there is something you have learned in that one day that you want to correct, what would it be?
I think that more than anything is like to give people grace. People are very, very, we as individuals are very quick to calling, you seeing somebody just not your standard of normal and just like, oh, this is an imbecile, stuff like that. You don't know what this person is going through. How about you actually be a person first? And if you don't know, ask questions, research. And so I think that's basically what I got to learn from.
All right, so as the producer of the film, you had to work with the writer, the editor and all. How was the writing process for you?
It was... We had a story consultant.
Okay, wow.
Ifeanyi Chidi Barbara, who, you know, she's the creator of Chetam and all these great shows. And so she really helped us. But yeah, it was such a great process just being on the entire production process of the film.
All right. I mean, that's super awesome. Now this is super interesting because there is a lot when it comes to filming. I always want to ask more questions, but it is all that we can take at the time. Thank you very much for coming on the show. We're super grateful that you came. I'm going to ask you more questions after this, all right? Do not go anywhere, guys. We have a lot in store. We'll be right back.
All right. Thank you so much, Edgar. I am so happy today. Children's Day has been amazing. And with me, I have Maro and his mom, Judith Isiakwo. Welcome back to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you, Titi, for having me.
And this is our opportunity to say a huge happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Judith.
Thank you, Titi. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, for those that don't know, she has been our parenting expert for the month of May. And she's given us so many insights into how to look after our kids just that little bit better. And speaking of the kids, once again, Happy Children's Day! Happy Children's Day. A big thank you to all the kids that showed up this morning for Wake Up Nigeria. We love you. We will be seeing you again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. everyone. Make sure you make it a date. Take care. Bye.